What if everybody receiving Social Security benefit right now was given $1,990 a month in benefit? This is a plan by the Congressional Budget Office in order to save Social Security, and it was brought to my attention recently as one of the best options on the table right now to not only help Social Security beneficiaries who are low income get benefits that will allow them to be able to live a decent life, but it will also extend the life of Social Security by more than 70 years. This is one of the ideas that I believe has legs and might actually save Social Security after years of trying by Congress to find a solution in order to keep Social Security solvent for future generations. My name is Kwame Kwade. I am a government benefit expert. For 15 years, I've been helping seniors get the retirement benefit they deserve. I create content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other personal finance issues. I also run a community for seniors age 55 plus. I will talk about that community in a second. So, if you're new here, welcome. I am really glad that you're here. Do me a favor, go into the comment section and let me know your city and your state. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, welcome back. I am glad you are here and continue to support our channel. So, what is this news about? Well, let me pull this up again and read to you what's going on. So essentially, the Congressional Budget Office put this proposal forward as a way to save Social Security, and they were comparing a lot of the options out there that have been put forward, and they did something very different with this particular proposal. Not only did they tell you how much the government is going to save with each proposal that have been put forward to save Social Security, but they were also telling you how long this particular option is going to extend the life of Social Security for the long haul. One of the things seniors have been worried about, and it's been in the news a lot, is that Social Security Trust Fund is running out of money. The piggy bank or the rainy day fund is running out of money. And if nothing is done, Social Security beneficiaries are going to see a reduction in their benefits come 2032. You're going to see up to a 25% drop in your benefits for those receiving benefits now and for those who are going to be claiming benefits in the future. So, this is a serious issue that requires attention. But up until now, Congress has kind of kicked the can forward every year, saying that they're going to do something about it, but haven't done anything about it. And so the Congressional Budget Office went in and looked at all the proposals that have been put forward and then kind of scored it so that you can see what each proposal would do. So here are the options for improving Social Security Trust Fund solvency. Now, let me explain what they are doing first so that you understand. The Social Security Trust Fund is the rainy day fund of the Social Security program. So, if you already probably know this, Social Security is funded through payroll taxes that come in now to pay for retirement of people who are retiring now. So, a lot of people think that Social Security is like 401k or IRA, where you put money in an account and it sits there and grows for you. And when you're ready, that account is yours. The Social Security does not work that way. The people who are working right now are paying for people who are claiming benefits. It's always been like that forever. So, what has happened is that during times of surplus, when there's more money being coming in than money that's going out, there is a surplus. That surplus is required to be put in a trust fund and invested in government bonds. All right, so that's the background. Well, for decades, Social Security was getting a surplus because more people were working and paying into the system than were taking money out. So that times were good. So you took that surplus, put it in a trust fund, and let it grow so that in a rainy day you can withdraw from it to make up. It's kind of like your regular budget. You put a rainy day fund in so that when your budget in the future becomes short, you can dip into your rainy day fund. Same idea. All right. So now over the last couple of years, we have been in that deficit where less people are working than are supporting the people who are retiring. So there is a $200 billion deficit every year. And that deficit is being taken out of the trust fund each year, 200 billion, 200 billion. But the problem is that that trust fund is not bottomless. It is not limitless. And so it's going to run out. And the date now is 2032, which is about 7 years. So if Congress does not do something, either bring in more money or slow down how much money is going out, then you're going to get a benefit cut. Well, that is something that a lot of seniors do not want. And so there's been a lot of proposals that have been put forward on how to fix this issue. And the Congressional Budget Office is proposing this new proposal that is called the fixed or the flat benefit for flat benefit. Basically, everybody gets the same thing. So I'm going to walk you through how this is going to save Social Security. So if you look at this table that I'm sharing with you, they have scored all the benefits. And now if you look at the flat benefits section, they've provided two different ways of doing it. The first option is to give everybody a flat benefit that is 125% of the federal poverty level. That means that everybody's going to get $1,660. Everybody. That would save the government a ton of money, specifically $820 billion. And it will save Social Security for the long haul. It will save Social Security by 150%, meaning that it will go beyond the 75 years that they are currently measuring. Because in the title here, they are measuring two things. How much money does it save in 10 years? And then how likely is this option to save Social Security for 75 years? Well, this particular option, the flat benefit at 125% of the federal poverty level, will save Social Security for more than 75 years, and it will save the government $860 billion. If they want to be generous and they go to 150% of the federal poverty level, that is the $1,990 I mentioned in my introduction to this video. And so that in itself will also save Social Security for more than 75 years right here, and it will save the government $400 billion. So as you can see, this idea solves the problem. If all they did was give everybody the same amount, $1,990 a month, which will be set at the 120% of the federal poverty level. So each year the government releases their poverty numbers, then your adjustment, your Social Security will be adjusted up to match 150% of that amount. Well, then, that solves a big problem. And why is that important? Well, let's look at what the federal poverty level is when it comes to wages, because each year the government releases this data of what they consider as the federal poverty numbers. It means that they look at who is living in poverty and is used to determine programs like food stamps, Medicaid, etc. So I'm going to just show you the chart here so that you can see, like, this is the 2025 chart, and 133% of the federal poverty level is $20,000. 125% is 19,000. So you can see 125% is the first level we're looking at. It is $19,562. That is 125%. 100% is $15,650. And so essentially, if they are giving you more and they go to 125%, you're going to get 1,900, so that's about $24,000 a year. That's decent money, especially for low income seniors who are going to see their income or Social Security benefit almost, in some cases, double. Because if you're getting $1,000 a month and now you're going to be getting almost 24,000, your benefit is going to be doubling under this scenario. And then people who are getting higher benefits will see their benefits reduced. So in this program, in this idea, there are winners and losers. But what are some of the other ideas that could solve the problem? The only other viable option that gets close to solving the problem 70% of the way is making sure that people who make more than $250,000 pay Social Security taxes on any income above $200,000, 250. That will also solve the problem if all they did was pass a law saying if you make more than 250,000, any money above that will also be subject to Social Security taxes. That will solve the problem 70% of the way. And I will show you where it says that on the Congressional Budget Office's estimate. So right there, you can see I highlighted it. It will solve the problem 70% of the way. So it doesn't fix the entire problem, but it gets it 70% of the way, but it will save the most money, $1.6 trillion. So what are you supposed to make of all this? This is supposed to show you that there is an idea that can fix Social Security for the long haul. And not all the ideas are terrible, like we've heard before. They want to raise your retirement age to age 70. They don't have to do that. They want to cut your cost of living adjustment. They don't have to do that. They want to um, do other things that are going to affect current beneficiaries in how much they get in benefits. They don't have to do all that. They want to restrict disability benefits. They don't have to do that. There are other options, and one of them is to give everybody the same amount or allow everybody making more than 250,000 to pay Social Security taxes on their income above that threshold. By doing one or the other, they can save Social Security for 75 years or more. And at least the second idea of raising taxes on people making 250,000 or more will get us there 70% of the way. So it will save Social Security about 50 years, which buys us enough time to be able to figure out another solution. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And before I leave you, I want to talk about Medicare. Our partner chapter Medicare has helped over 2,000 of our viewers actually get better Medicare plan by calling them and getting help. Why is that important? Well, I keep saying this all the time that you are more likely to get more money out of Medicare than Social Security in your lifetime because Medicare pays more money towards your health care and your health needs. But being in the right Medicare plan is so critical. And a lot of people find out when it's too late that they are in the wrong plan. And there is nothing worse than needing care and realizing that your insurance doesn't cover it, or you are in the wrong plan, or you're in the wrong doctor network or hospital network, or you don't have the prescription coverage that you need. And so what chapter would do, like they've done for 2,000 of our viewers, is they will look at your plan. And if you're in the right plan, they will tell you. But 90% of seniors are in the wrong Medicare plan. So I know that they're going to be able to find a better plan, a better option, a better path for you. So call them at 539-205-2147 or go to askchapter.org/insider. I'll put the link in the comments of this video and in the description of this video, and they'll be able to help you get into a better plan. These are the people you're going to be talking to when you call Chapter. Real people. They are rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. Tons of 5-star reviews, which I have been sharing with you guys in my previous videos, and they will save you on average $1,100. These guys are the real deal. Give them a call. Let them help you get into a better Medicare plan. And finally, if you want to join the community that I mentioned, about 80 people have already joined. It's a brand new community we created that allows seniors to feel a sense of belonging, to be part of like-minded people, and also join us as we dive deeper into more topics that are of interest to seniors that we have not been able to cover on YouTube or on TikTok because there's so much more that we could be covering. So all these topics you see on the screen are some of the things we've been talking about, and I am blown away by how much people are connecting with each other on the platform, and I'm blown away by how many questions we're being asked and able to answer directly. And I have a weekly live where I come in and answer questions from people in the community. It has been popping, and every guide that we release is going to be free to that community. Every paid guide that is in our YouTube store, it's added to this community for free when you sign up today. And our goal is to help you unlock every dollar, discount, and advantage that you deserve. So, as I mentioned, 80 people have already joined, and the first 100 people are going to get it at a lifetime rate that would never change. So we only have 20 spots left in the first 100. So if you want to be part of a community of seniors who are on the same journey, who want to feel heard, understood, and also learn, because we're all constantly learning on how to maximize your retirement benefits and what options, discounts, advantages are there that you could be aware of but may not know how to tap into. That is what this community about. So go to school.com, SKOOL /benefits insider, or click in the link in the comments or in the description to this video. And I am looking forward to seeing a lot of you there. 80 people have already joined. I'm excited to be working with them and just building a community that people feel like they are a part of something that is not just clickbait. It's not just places where you talk and everybody shuts you down because you don't feel heard or seen or understood. This is a safe place for all seniors to come in and learn from each other and allow us to be able to go deeper on topics that we haven't been able to cover on in this platform. So hoping to see you there, and thank you for joining me. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in a subsequent video.